What's up, guys? It's Colin here. I got a new week of football. I was hoping to post this yesterday, but I've been pretty sick over the last week, so delayed it off to today. Hopefully, still not feeling the greatest, but we're gonna push through. Get this thing done. Talking about fantasy, obviously, as usual. It's not gonna be as long as we are going as a Broncos game is tonight, and I'm also probably not gonna be spending too much time as much as I usually would talking about it this week because I'm still kind of sick and trying to get better. Um, so obviously I got tier list. Um, do a quick view check. Obviously, I don't really care, but it's still cool to look at. Up to 23 views on the week 5 one, and week 6 is up to 11. Pretty chillin'. Um, Broncos game tonight. Definitely gonna be watching out for that one. Just make sure. Um, get the tier list set up right here, and yeah. We'll start off with tier list. We got. Actually, I gotta post on Insta and Snap that I am live on YT, Boston 13, and add the link to the channel. Don't really care, Microsoft Edge. Let me just check audio, make sure we're working. Do I not have audio? Mic's picking up. Let me check settings. Hey, it wouldn't be a live stream without my audio not working. Now would it? Supposedly from Burson that almost every single one of my videos has had some sort of audio problems. Which, if that's the case, that is funny, but kind of crazy at the same time. Oh. No. Okay. Sure. It works. Alright. We're back. I think we should be good now. Wait. Let me throw Discord up. Throw myself into the Discord, so if anybody decides to hop on the stream, they can just straight up join. What was I gonna look up here? Oh, I think I was just check audio. Anyways, tier list for this week. Big mix-ups this week in the tier list. Obviously had a pretty hectic week. Jeez, Cleveland's still favored to win. I'm gonna be very upset if Cleveland wins this game. Alright, started off the week, we had Bucks, Eagles. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk about games yet. I'll just go through the tier list and talk about the games as I go through there. Let's start out. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah. Sadly, last place team now goes to, drumroll please, the only defeated team in football, the Lions. They have to drop to last. I mean, after this week's performance, or not even really against this, not this week performance, just in general though. 0-5 or 0-6, I think actually. Sorry, yeah, sick, whatever. 0-6, going most likely 0-7 unless they beat the Rams. But yeah. Oh, I know I forgot. Hold on. I forgot to pull the predictions up for last week, and I have to post on Instagram and Snap. Actually, I didn't post on Snap yet. I'm all over the place today. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place right now. Again, this was kind of not last minute, but close to last minute. And just wanted to make sure I actually got the stream up for this week. Some type of notification just went off. Don't know what it was, but hey, it's okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna do this. Live on YT, boss, what's size 13? Send that to the story. Anyways, now it's all taken care of. I think everything's taken care of now. Now let's get to doing the tier list. Yeah, Lions 0-5. It's pretty self-explanatory. Jaguars got the win. I still don't put them above the Dolphins in this scenario. And then Dolphins. These are the three right here. These will remain in the bottom three for, I feel, for a little bit of time. And then obviously their friends, the Jets and who did I have? What was it? Texans. Sorry, where's the Texans at? Texans. I don't think much changes from this week. I want to say that I don't think anything changes. Just don't check. Jets had a bye. Falcons had bye. We can't do anything about the Jets. And Texans got blown out. So, no, I'll throw the Jets above. Good job, Jets. You guys, I mean, you didn't lose this week. The Texans got blown out, so. I don't see much else changing here. Again, I think Falcons, I want to say. Unless I forgot. Did the Falcons win this week? No, Falcons were on bye. Yeah, oh, well. Never mind. Yeah, I gotta kind of do that. Giants got another bad week against the Rams. I mean, to be thought, but like they just didn't even do anything on offense, didn't do anything on defense. Rams just kind of said, "Here, take this loss." And the Giants said, "Okay." Falcons didn't play this week. This is the start to bye week, so our last week was. This week is the big bye week of the. This is one of the bigger bye weeks, which kind of sucks. So, yeah. What do I have around this category? I had Patriots, Reds, their football team, Colts, Eagles, Saints. I had around here. Colts get a bump up this. Definitely getting a bump up this week. Um, and Patriots are too. So we're gonna throw Washington here. I don't think I'm missing anybody here. Good job. You guys retired Sean Taylor's jersey. It was great. That was shit. Was so rushed though. That was a publicity stunt, which sucks. It sucks that they're doing a publicity stunt to retire one of the best players they've ever had, and one of the most, if he didn't sadly pass, would have been one of the best. Would have been one of the best safeties and maybe one of the best players in the league. Um, so it sucks that they just used him as a publicity stunt to get away from the bad press. But from that, just take a second, because what? No, I'm not even gonna fucking pull it up. What the fuck was just that fucking shit with like Jackson Mahomes and shit? That was bullshit. Like, I don't even care how oblivious you have to be. Like, come on. Oh my gosh, I'm so pale in this. Hold on. I'm trying to fix the lighting. Anyways, alright, that should be good. That was terrible. I don't know what he thought was going on there. But yeah, that I'm just hoping that we don't see that more in the future. Probably will though. But yeah, Washington, you guys are getting there. You guys got murked, just absolutely murdered by the Chiefs, and also pulled that publicity stunt for Sean Taylor. So kind of sucks. But anyways, moving on. Have around this category, what Eagles? Yeah, Eagles lost by 6 to the Bucks. A lot of those low teams, they lost, but they didn't lose badly. I guess I'll go. I'm trying to think between Colts and Patriots here, because Patriots looked really strong and they played really well against the Cowboys. I'll get more into that game in a bit, but Colts, even though they got the win, they didn't look more impressive than the Patriots against the Cowboys. Where's Patriots at? The Patriots, they look good, but they just can't figure it out. They can't finish the game. I don't know what it is. Like, they look really good, and then they just don't. They just have times where their Mac Jones looks brilliant, best rookie quarterback, and then there's times where he looks like the worst rookie quarterback, and makes his obvious mistakes. I mean, it's a rookie quarterback type of thing that happens, but yeah, definitely, it's definitely different than the last couple years, because every draft just seems like, you know, we've had like we've had that one player that's gonna be great. That's usually at least pretty good. Trevor Lawrence hasn't looked pretty good. He's looked mid at best. I mean, you look at what Kyler looked pretty good in his first year, and now he's played great. I don't know. And then, especially this year's draft. This draft's going to be such a crazy draft, because who's the first pick going to be? Originally, at the beginning of the year, Spencer Rattler, but Rattler's on the bench now. So, I have no clue. Anyways, moving on. Now I don't really know where to put here. So we're looking at most of the 2 and 4 teams here, because I'm pretty sure all the 1 and 0 win teams are still off. I guess I should be looking. I don't even know who the Eagles. I was wondering. Eagles get put here. Sorry, the chair keeps going down. Yeah, Eagles just kind of looked eh. They looked really good against the Bucks, but just give Hurts some protection, give him some options, give him stuff like that. I mean, they gave him Devonta, which is nice, but Devonta's looked good, but not great. He's looked really good at times. He's looked really bad at times. I guess it's a rookie wide receiver, but I mean, if you look at like someone like Justin Jefferson last year, he looked great all year. CeeDee Lamb looked good all year. Judy looked, I would say, pretty good all year. But yeah. So sorry, hold on. All right, there we go. Next up, next category. Um, I think that's no. Yeah. Broncos have no. They get a little higher. I think I want to put the Saints there. Who did the Saints play this week? They played, or do they have a bye? They had a bye. Never mind. Saints have just looked. No, I can't. I already said that I was going to drop them to bottom B if they didn't win. Broncos. Jeez. Hopefully we'll have a bounce back game tonight and be able to play very well against the Browns without Baker, without Jarvis. I think Jarvis might be back. I'm not totally sure. Without a lot of the receivers and without their best part of their team, their two running backs. Hopefully, play well, get the win, get out, and look better. But if not, then yeah, we're not very good. We have really good potential to be really good, but it just depends how we play. I think this is where I'm gonna stick the Saints for now. Again, every week they're just so they're wildly inconsistent. I mean, if you've looked at them every week, so we have demolish Washington, lose to the Giants, um, beat the Patriots, um, beat the Patriots, and then they go and lose to the Panthers, 26-7. And beginning of the season, they absolutely killed the Packers. Like, they're just such a weird team. Like, it's hard to judge them. You can't really judge them on if they're good or bad. They're just wildly inconsistent, so they have to stay out here from now. They do get a boost because other teams have played bad. Mainly, I feel like someone's. Oh, uh, oh, oh. Is there any other? Is there any other two-win teams that I can at least make the argument for? Uh, oh, duh. Oh no, definitely not. I don't know why I just keep forgetting that the Seahawks aren't good this year, or aren't like extremely good this year. I just keep forgetting that. I'm so used to seeing them A tier, max below B tier, and they're just not. They should have beaten the Steelers this week, but I mean, yeah, I guess maybe not because obviously Gino's playing quarterback, not Russ. But I think we're going to see the downfall of the Seahawks this year. Um, but yeah, we'll see how it happens there. Denver I already talked about. Just looked bad. We couldn't get any offense going until the end of the game. I mean, it's just every week with Denver. I mean, look, the last 3 weeks. Did I say Tim Patrick was hurt? Aaron Patrick. Okay. I mean, look when we score our points. Like, where was it? Oh, it's up here. See, 13 points in the fourth, 14 points in the fourth against the Raiders. Okay, Ravens we actually didn't really play well against the Ravens anyways, but defense played well, but not well enough for how bad the offense was. Anyways, yeah, I gotta drop Denver to bottom B. Saints, again, just talked about it, wildly inconsistent. I don't know what to think of them. That's similar to the Steelers, but the Steelers have a little bit more. I give them a little bit more props, especially after beating the Seahawks this week. So, definitely, yeah. Next up, let's see. Who do we want to throw here? That's a good shout right here. Let's throw. Where's Mr. Carolina Panther? No, we'll throw Chicago first, and then we'll throw the Panthers. Chicago just got bitch slapped by Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers said, I own this place, and yeah, he does. Just owns the Bears. I mean, it's just happens. Kind of tough, but Bears still look solid. They still look like they could potentially be a playoff team. But I gotta put them a little bit down after last week. I want to say I put them down. Yeah, put them down a little bit. And then Panthers. Jeez, you guys choked. That was this was a game. I want to say they choked, right? I just want to say, or sorry, no, wait, did they? I can't remember. Or no, maybe no, it was the Vikings. It was the Vikings that choked. Sorry. Panthers played really well though. They played well, but not well enough. The offense just looked stale. Without McCaffrey, their offense just looks eh. I mean, obviously, taking away one of your best running backs in the league will do that for you, but I don't know. It was a really nice drive Sam Darnold had at the end of the game to put them up, and then Greg Joseph. The Vikings still don't have a kicker. The Vikings are still wildly inconsistent at kicking, so came down to that. But yeah, this was a good game. I watched the end of it, but Carolina they gotta get a little bit better. The Vikings, though, Dalvin Cook looked really healthy and really nice when he came back, so gotta respect that. See how he plays. So now I have two people here. I actually have three. It's between. This one's gonna be. They're gonna be above them, all three of them, but I don't know how to arrange these three because they are just weird teams. I don't remember. I think Niners had a bye this week. Yeah, Niners had a bye. Broncos game just started too, so I'm going to pop that up on my right screen here, so I can keep an eye on it. But yeah, I don't know. I'll go Raiders, San Fran, Steelers, Vikings. Raiders got a good win against Denver. their defense just absolutely just demolished the O line. They they literally were just the O line just let every single Raiders defender in that day, and we had about 10 holds. So, but I mean they got the win, so they go there, they get a nice jump up, or a nice decent jump up. Niners look pretty good. No game this week, but just in general, they've been pretty solid. Overall, I would say. Sorry, I'm trying to get this game up. All right, perfect. Um, Steelers got a good win against the Seahawks. They look good. Najee had a solid game. Oh, that could be a face mask, but whatever. I'll try keeping you guys updated as well on this Broncos game as I'm watching it live. Browns are in Broncos territory here on the 39-yard line. Run to Dearness Johnson. Johnson breaks through and gets down to the 13 in the red zone now. Kind of sucks, but anyways, let's finish these standings and then I'll just update on touchdowns instead of or any like massive 60-yard bombs. Steelers looked really solid though. In that Seahawks game, Steelers fans should be pretty happy with how the team's looking recently. And then Vikings got a really nice win over Carolina. Again, like I've been saying, inside the 5. They've been really good. Their offense has been really good. They're a few plays away from being having 5 wins. Instead, they got 3 right now. 2-3 game. They could even be 6 wins right now. I don't even know. They're pretty close though. They're only a few plays off of being 5-6 win team right now. But for now, they're gonna stay at top B. Now again, this is where we get to contenders. This is contenders and pretenders. We don't really know the difference. I'm gonna go Bengals here. Touchdown Browns. Shit. Is that Dearness Johnson? Fuck. That's tough. Wow, that sucks. I didn't even start him in fantasy this week. I was gonna pick him up and start him, but I decided to go with J.D. McKissick instead. I'll talk about that later. Bengals, they look really strong though. They're a really good team, good young team. Definitely gonna make some waves in the playoffs. I definitely see them making a lot of waves in the playoffs this year if they make it. Good young receiving core, good Joe Burrow, great great QB. He's looking really, really good. Looking like why he was the first overall pick, and there's no problems from Cincy. Now we have a lot of good teams here. I'm gonna throw the Chiefs. I want to say, like, obviously I'd put them higher, but other teams just got better wins than them. I mean, they just bitch slapped the football team, but yeah, no, it was. Casey looks alright. They're not great. They're not as good as they usually are, but they still got Patrick Mahomes. I think by the end of the year that they're going to be a top A tier, potential S tier. I think they figure it out eventually. But they just a lot of their players or a lot of their schemes and stuff have been figured out by defenses. I don't know where to rank these two. What was the Browns score this week? They lost to the Cardinals, right? I'll go Browns, Cowboys here. Browns looked alright. They're just injured, very badly injured right now. So, they didn't stand much of a chance against a very good Arizona team. And Cowboys, they got out of there with the win. Trayvon Diggs. Look, Trayvon Diggs is a very good cornerback. I'm not going to deny it. He's playing well. But, like, let's just look at his stats real quick. This, it's yards gained by interception. Can I see how many yards allowed? Because if you look at yards allowed, it's like one of the highest in the NFL. Can I see this? Can I see yards allowed? Um, I want to find the yards allowed stat. Yards allowed. Where is it? Denver's offense coming out now. Just a little just a reminder of the game or update on the game. Obviously he's a ball hawk. I personally think you could be looking at him more of like a safety role, but he's still a good corner. I'm not gonna say he's bad corner. This is receiving yards allowed on completions. Where is the stat at? I remember I saw a stat like he's allowed something like 12. He's allowed something like 1,200 yards passing. It's like most in the league. I'm just trying to find it. Yeah, here it is. Trying to find the actual yards. I can't find. He's allowed 6.7, which is super high. He also gets targeted by the QBs a lot. I don't know. I don't know the exact statistic, but I will say Trayvon Diggs, he's a good corner. And he's really good. He's a really good ball hawk. But it's like, how do you measure him? And Broncos stalled out. Broncos are punting. But I don't know how to measure him. Like, obviously, he could break the picks record, and I think he will. If he keeps it up at this rate. But, like, he gets burnt a lot. Like, I mean, I won't say that a lot of people are talking about this. I just don't know when YouTube's gonna pop up. I think it'd be fine. Yeah, it would have been fine, but I don't really care. Trying to think of what it is. Patriots 75 yard TD Cowboys. Kendrick Bourne's. Alright, perfect. So this is the play people are talking about here. I'm just going to do my analysis on it. I don't think this is fully Diggs' fault. So, I'm pretty sure, you can't see it. Yeah, Kendrick Bourne's here in the slot. Or not slot, sorry, like just outside. Still slotted up, but not fully slot. You see, Bourne does a little, he's going to go out, and then fake up and cut across. So Diggs, being the wanting to get the pick, you see he reads Mac Jones here. He sees that he wants Bourne, and he goes to break onto it, thinking he's going to throw it there. You can't see it right here because it's all frame, but Diggs moves to go in towards the ball. Bourne fakes back out. Let me see if I can see the full, if you can see the full coverage of it. I want to get the best angle I can get of it. So see, you can see he cuts in, cuts out. I want to see the, yeah, here's the full angle here. So as you see, Diggs comes in, he cuts in to go and get this pick because he thinks this could be a little out route. Get the first and move. But see, Bourne fakes and sells the fake well and cuts up across the middle here. Now Diggs does a very good job at reading and reacting and being able to turn around and at least get some pressure. He does get burnt, but he has that safety over the top that's supposed to help out if if a mistake does occur. Safety messes his read up here. Safety goes for the pass deflection or the pick. Completely messes it up, and it's a touchdown. So, I mean, I will say Trayvon Diggs is a very good corner, but you also have to take into account, if you're the Cowboys, that he is gonna miss a lot, and he is gonna allow up a lot of yards. So, to me, I don't think he's one of the best. I think he's a good corner. I think he's top. You could put him top 10. I won't put him top 5. I still would say he's not the best corner in football for sure. That's still Jalen Ramsey. You got Jair Alexander still. You got people heck, even on the Broncos team. I'm not gonna say Kyle Fuller or Bryce Callahan is better than him, but they're still both very good. I think Trayvon Diggs is closer to them than Jalen Ramsey. But no, yeah, that's kind of where my takes are on the Trayvon Diggs situation with how people are talking about him. Now that I just rambled on about the Cowboys for 10 minutes, let's move back to the tier list here. Now see, this is where I don't really know. Because I know who my top 5 are. Obviously, you see another face that's here. I'm gonna go Titans here. Titans looked really good in that Bills game. In a game that they had no business being in, they dominated. They looked really good. King Henry balled out, trying to show that he's the best running back in the league. He definitely might as well could be. But I'm not gonna get into debate there because we haven't seen McCaffrey and Cook a lot. But yeah, at this point, right now I would say it's Derrick Henry, but I haven't seen a lot of them too healthy. But yeah, they looked really strong. Obviously, on the 4th down play at the end of the game, It was a great effort from Jeffrey Simmons to make the stop. That was straight up a single effort to make the stop. But yeah, I would say it was a very good game to watch. Definitely the ending was quite crazy. I was more I was more rooting fantasy wise in the game, but still a very good game in general. Now, I'm gonna go Chargers here. They got blown out by the Ravens this week. I still think they're better than the Titans because I'm not gonna overreact off this one game. Because I mean, this is still the Titans that lost to the Jets, but I still put the Titans above the Cowboys and the Browns this season. Um, After that Bills win, so I think realistically I could put them there, but they also got quite a big scare in that Patriots game that I feel like I put the Titans above them. Chargers, the offense just didn't look very good. They couldn't get it going, and the Ravens defense just balled out. A lot of the guys, even with them, most of their team being hurt, they still balled out and got it done. I mean, they made that Chargers team look trash. Damn it! First down. Shot a third down for Jarvis Landry makes the catch for the first down. Anyways, now this is the hardest bit here. It's because I have Packers and I have Ravens. Packers, this is the highest they've been all season, I think. Because I had them there last week. I had them here, or here. No, I had them here this last week. I'm not going to put Packers S tier just yet. I think they still need at least one more quality win before I can put them S tier. But I'm putting them here for now. And that's where they're going to stay. I think next week, though, if one of these teams take an L or don't look great, I could easily put the Packers S tier. But, yeah. Ravens. Again, looked really, really good. Absolutely pooed on them. Honestly, I kind of would have thrown them below. I'm putting the Bucks at the bottom of S tier. The Ravens looked really good, and that Chargers team is a very, very good team. 2nd and 1. Please be a pick. Oh, they're saying he was out of bounds. Was he? Sorry. Broncos game's on. Simmons potentially may have gotten a pick. I think he was out of bounds. Play action. Keenum rolls out. Delivers a ball. Yeah, now Simmons is out. That stinks. Try to throw one up to Odell, and Simmons just gets in the way of it. Picks it off. Takes out a camera lady. But yeah, I'm going to put the Bucks. They're beatable. They are a very beatable team. I don't really care what you think. They are a beatable team. The Eagles almost beat them. Like, they realistically almost beat them. They're a beatable team. And I wouldn't be surprised if they drop a few games. And they could even drop to A tier in a few weeks. I already talked about the Ravens Chargers game. Ravens absolutely balled out. Lamar's looking fantastic. Like, he honestly could be an MVP debate. I still think Kyler's the front runner, but people are going to turn some heads at Lamar. I don't really know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stick with how I had it last week and keep it the same. Ravens stay at 3. I could argue them going over the Bills, but the Bills have just looked a lot better. And even in that game where they didn't play their best, they still almost squeaked out the win. Rams absolutely pooed on the Giants. No questions there. But, yeah, I would say Bills go there and then Cardinals go here. And that's going to be the tier list. Cardinals are still undefeated. Still going to stay top that thing while they're undefeated, and unless they lose to a really bad team, um, I think they're going to stay up there for a while. I don't see them falling below top 3 for a long time unless they start dropping some big games, some big teams, or bad teams, I mean. But yep, this is the tier list for the week. I'm gonna go throw that into the group chat because gotta keep yourself accountable. Rankings week 7. Gotta make sure that we're not getting away with just throwing this out here and not hearing opinions about it. Next up, what we'll get into is we'll get into fantasy this week. Took a tough loss. A good bounce back though from my team. The team played really well. It was a good bounce back. Tough we lost. Stafford played very well. He equaled out Kyler on points, which is the big thing. Broncos just got stuff on fourth. Nice. Should be a field goal from the Browns here. Aaron Jones played very well for him. And James Robinson also had another 20-point game. Najee 25, which was really nice, and Cook with 22.3. Justin Jefferson had 14. Not as much as usual, but still not a bad game. He got a few catches down the end of the game that really boosted up his points. Field goal is good. Browns are up 10-0. 3:09 left in the first. Keenan, even though they had no offense, Keenan still had 10 points, which is it's just good. It's good news for the future. That even though there's no offense, he's still getting points, which is good. D-Hop ended up having 20 on, I think, 2 touchdowns, though? Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns and had 20 points, so only had like 40 yards receiving, but got those 2 touchdowns, which was clutch for him. A.J. Brown had 16, looked really, really good at the end of the game. They just were feeding him. And it really showed that he can be this receiver that everybody wants. And, especially for Chuba Hubbard and Christian Kirk that I traded him for. He's got Casey this week. Could be a good matchup, but I'm going to need to start him anyway. So, Fant had 25. Some late game magic from him to be able to get 25. Zeke with 19, which isn't too bad. I'll take it. Sadly, Denver's defense didn't do very well. McManus only had 6. On the bench, had some nice performances as well. Again, the bench almost outscored the starters. But, I mean, there wasn't much I could do there. I mean, I had Darrell Williams and Khalil Herbert both had almost 20 points in. The only one I could have started was Darrell Williams instead of Zeke, but who really would do that? Yeah. Going into this week, we have... Oh, I guess I could go over the full last week's stuff to let you guys fully know. AJ got the win over Conant. Makes sense. Conant's team is kind of in shambles at the moment. And AJ had 36 from Derrick Henry. Cat with a good bounce back win against Link. Cup, Daryl Henderson, Thielen played really well. Josh Allen played well, but other than that, Pat's team just couldn't get it going. Justin ended up being Sean. Thanks to CeeDee Lamb, Jonathan Taylor, and Deontay Johnson having pretty solid weeks. And then Hunter barely squeezed it out against Boone. Um, well, why are you taking that out, dumbass? Sorry, Broncos kicker center just took it out. But bad week from Mike Evans, bad week from Hunter Renfrow, and bad week from Herbert. Almost led to Boone getting the win, but Boone started both of Broncos running backs this week, and didn't start Drake, even though it makes sense because Kenyon Drake the last 3 weeks had 9. Well, he had 10 points combined, and then against the Broncos he had 21. But tough from him. And then Logan just had a bye, so it didn't really matter. Lamar didn't really have to do much passing. I messed up. I talked about how Lamar played well. I figured Lamar played well. I didn't watch the entire game, but he looked well, but he just didn't throw the ball much and didn't have to. And he didn't even have to really run the ball too much. Threw 2 picks as well, so. Anyways, going into this week, we have Cat. I have a ton of buys this week, which sucks. No Dalvin, no Zeke, no Najee, no Keenan. I'm hoping. I have a potential trade in the works. We'll see if I can pull it off, but I'll let you guys know definitely next week about it. Javonte Williams gets to the 30-ish. Nice. But, yeah, Cat, we're projected. Cat doesn't have a tight end. We're both still projected 110 and 110.3 or something like that. 50-50 chance at winning for both of us. I started Fant this week hoping that he just absolutely tears apart this Browns defense. Haven't seen that yet, but we'll see if anything can happen there. But yeah, no Keenan, no Najee, no Zeke, no Dalvin this week. Sucks, but hoping 3 running backs here can play well, and Amon St. Brown can pull something off if he ends up being the starter. We got Pat versus Conant. Conant has Diggs and Tony on bye, and Singletary and Lawrence. So where Link has Josh Allen, Dalton Schultz, and Claypool on bye, and his kicker. Good pass, good catch from Sutton. We'll see if they end up changing up their lineups. If they don't, this will be a funny matchup. If this ends up how this ends up going. Justin ended up picking up De'Aaron Johnson. And starting him. He's on 10 points right now. Going up against Jack this week, who Jack has to start Allen Robinson and Mike Davis because he's got James Robinson, Justin Jefferson, and he ends up having to start Saints defensive Prater, so because of buys. Then we got Sean versus Boone. Boone made a really nice move in that Tom Brady trade. Oh, my chair. Oh, my chair fell back down. Alright, made a nice move, got Chase, Marquise Brown, and he has somebody else in that trade, but I don't. Who else did he get? I thought he got somebody else that was really nice in that trade. Am I being dumb? Or did he just drop whoever it was? Oh, he got Javante out of it. Right. Javante is somebody that I would have liked to get, but just because he's Browns or he's Broncos, I mean, not Browns. Jeez. But that's fine. Um, and then Logan has Lamar. He's got Eckler and Carson, both not playing this week. And then yeah, he's playing against Hunter, who's got Hurts, Mixon, Jacobs. Nobody out this week besides Herbert and Cook, who are on buys. But that's it. And then AJ's on bye this week. Nothing really to it. But yeah, he's got bye this week. Um, wait, why did the kicker? How's the kicker six? Oh, because it was a 50-plus yarder, right? 50-plus yarders for 5 points. I forgot about that. But yeah, this is the team for the week. I'll go over to just glance over the other leagues real quick. Got Javante starting in this league. Picked up Matt Ryan in a lot of leagues. Hoping he plays all this week. Um, decided to start Sutton this week. Hopefully he has a good week as well. Playing right now. Not a bad team. I forgot I still have Denver's defense on this league. Judy should be back soon too, which is nice. I forgot I just started Javante over Booker this week. I think I just made that change. I want to say I did. Next one is got this league with Taylor, Javante starting this week as well. DJ Moore, AJ Brown, Ricky Seals Jones, Shep. Because I got Diggs, Allen, and James Robinson on buys this week. As well as Dawson Knox. Hopefully Dawson Knox will come back soon. Last one is the College League. Picked up Matt Ryan this week. I'm still 50-50, so I'm going to start. I'm going to start Herbert over Gaskin. Actually, I'm going to start Herbert over Booker. That's what I'm going to do. Starting McLaurin, AJ Brown, and Devonta this week. Weird. Picked up AJ Brown off waivers. Or actually, no. That was the other league. That was this league, I want to say it was. Teddy picked off in the end zone. Jeez Louise. Picked up AJ Brown off waivers. I think it was this league. Yeah. Picked him off waivers. Third round pick. Don't know why. Picked off waivers. Makes no sense. But doesn't matter. We move. Lost last week in this league. Hoping to get it back this week. Play against this guy he's without a defense right now, but he's got a really overall good team, and he's got Cooks, DJ Moore, Kelsey, Evans, Mixon. No rush for him. Oh, he picked up J.D. McKissick. Dang. I was targeting J.D. McKissick in a lot of leagues this week because I think he could be a good running back. This is the free agency pool, it looks like here. Yeah, a lot of people. This league is kind of weird. There's a lot of good players that don't get picked up. I don't really know why, but a lot of good players that aren't picked up. I just dropped Tannehill, so we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with what I got right now. I may pick up Brandon Ayuk, because I think he's gonna get more involved in the offense. Somebody just dropped him. Is there anybody on the bench that I'd rather have than him? I don't think so. Nah, I'll keep what I got right now. I ended up keeping Tyler Bass on the bench for this week, so or picking up Younghoe Koo to replace Tyler Bass, because I guess Tyler Bass is number one kicker in fantasy, so I decided to keep it that way. But yeah, I'll go over predictions real quick from last week, and then I'll end up the stream. Predictions. I couldn't get a hold of Jack so far, so if he does end up picking up soon, we'll get him on here. If not, then we'll just go over picks myself here. Let's see. So I had first one. I had Bucks. He had Bucks. Those were both dubs. Both had Dolphins. Those are both L's. I don't know how the Dolphins lost, but they did. Rams, both dubs. Vikings, I took Vikings, he took Panthers. Vikings got the dub. Both took Packers, both dub. I took the Bungles, Jack took the Lions. That was an L for him. I took Colts, he took Colts. Fair enough. Both took Chiefs, Chiefs got the dubs. I took Chargers, he took Ravens. That was an L. I thought Chargers were going to play very well this week, and they just didn't. I took Broncos, he took Raiders. That was an L. I took Browns, he took Cardinals. That was a L. I took Pets, he took Cowboys. That was a L. I took Steelers, he took Seahawks. That was an L for him, W for me. And both took the Bills, and that was both a W. So overall this week, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5, bringing my record up to 39 and 22. And if we get the calculator, I am right now 56% on picks, but that should be better in the future. But not picking too bad. Jack had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think he also went 9, 5, I want to say. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, both went 9 and 5 this week. Not too bad. I'm gonna go my week 7 predictions. He can, if anything, I might see if he wants to add his in after this or send me his picks, or if he doesn't, not that big of a deal. Keenum, 3rd and 13, going deep, almost picked off by Surtain. Good defense though. Broncos, Browns, I'm still gonna take Broncos. Even though we're in the middle of the game and we are down, I'm still gonna take Broncos. Next up, what's the next matchup? We got Chiefs, Titans. Chiefs, Titans. This is a tough matchup. So on one hand, they both just got big win, Chiefs didn't get a big win, but Titans just got a big win. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go Chiefs. Off the simple fact of Chiefs usually play well against the Titans. Next up, we got Panthers Giants. See, the Panthers are the exact same teams as the Saints, so I'm gonna pick the Giants this week on the upset this week, because I think they're very similar. The Panthers and Saints are very inconsistent. Play good, play bad, play good, play bad. So I'm gonna take Giants in this one. They're getting a lot of guys back this week. Washington Packers. I would be taking the Packers all day. Falcons Dolphins. I'm going to take the Falcons. I think Matt Ryan just dices up the Dolphins. Jets Patriots. I'm gonna go the Patriots. I want to say they're the best 2-win team in the league right now. Them or the Eagles, 50-50. Actually, I'll go Eagles over them, but yeah. Bengals Ravens. I'm gonna go Ravens. Eagles Raiders. I'm gonna take Eagles on the upset. Lions Rams. Gonna take the Rams. I mean, if the Lions get the win, that'd be cool. But like, gonna take that. Cardinals Texans. Gonna take the Cardinals. Just don't think there's any chance they lose that. Bears Bucks. They beat them. I think they played them last year, and I want to say they beat them last year. I'm still gonna take the Bucks, but I could very well see the Bears winning that game. And then Colts Niners. I'll go 49ers. And Saints Seahawks for Monday night game. I'll take Saints. Those are my picks for this week. We'll come back to those later. Bunch of buys this week though. Bills, Cowboys, Vikings, Steelers, Chargers, and Jaguars all have buys. But yeah, we'll be back. We'll check back on these next week. And yeah, we'll see how these end up playing out. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Not bad. It was pretty fun. I'm gonna go watch this Broncos game. And just kind of chill and hopefully get better for next week and not be sick.